never been asked
We've
that.
never been asked that question.
That's incredible.
That's a great question to ask.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
That's a nice question. An aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
that was very good. I see like a ciel blue. You know, like aqua.
Wow,
and like,
I'm so moved by that response.
so specific,
This
isn't
is
it?
so-
Sorry, it's very specific. And like,
Cynthia Erivo suddenly walked off the press tour and started speaking up after Ariana Grande was attacked in Singapore, and the whole situation has the industry buzzing. Ariana also stepped back from the tour in full support, especially since people keep throwing criticism at Cynthia like it's their hobby. The Wicked Part 2 press run just started, and it's already wild because Ariana and Cynthia are trending for reasons they definitely didn't ask for. Some folks online are convinced their bond looks way too close, and the comments have been non-stop. One moment that went viral shows Cynthia jumping in fast, ready to help Ariana open a water bottle she was struggling with, and social media lost its mind over it. People started saying it always looks like Ariana needs a little extra help, and Cynthia is always right there, ready to step in. One person even complained, "I can't stand that she keeps tabs on everything she's doing. This girl's unbearable." But others weren't having that negativity at all. Another person fired back with, "These two are so cute. Look at her being so sweet and ready to help." Someone else added that critics seem bothered by considerate, sensitive people, claiming it says a lot more about you than them when these harsh comments pop up. The whole situation has turned into a debate online, with people choosing sides while Cynthia and Ariana just keep moving with their tight bond and unbothered energy. People online started throwing out wild theories, even asking, "Listen, what if Ariana is dealing with some kind of degenerative condition that only Cynthia knows about and that's why she acts like this?" They claimed everyone might be judging Ariana without knowing the full story. The speculation got intense, and the comments only made things messier. Then another clip started circulating, showing Cynthia looking shaken when Mark, one of the people involved with the film, grabbed Ariana Grande's wrist. The soundtrack someone added to the clip made it even more dramatic, and a viewer tweeted, "Whoever made this is evil," insisting Cynthia didn't look anything like that in real life. People kept watching the clip over and over, trying to figure out what was happening. Someone posted, "Okay, is Ariana actually okay? She looks confused and scared here. What is going on?" Another person claimed Ariana looked completely bewitched, while others complained they were tired of seeing both of them everywhere, saying the attention was too much for a movie they thought was average. One more viewer chimed in with a new theory, saying Ariana was laughing at first, but once Cynthia grabbed her arm, she realized she had to act traumatized. The whole timeline turned into chaos, with everyone creating their own storyline. But from the outside looking in, it seems like Cynthia is just trying to help whenever Ariana needs a hand. And Ariana clearly doesn't mind the support, especially after the attack in Singapore. Another clip caught the moment they were leaving the building afterward. Ariana was struggling with her dress, and Cynthia immediately stepped in to help her out. There was another moment that had social media buzzing. Ariana Grande was trying to step onto the stage, but her dress was so heavy she could barely move. She kept trying to lift it on her own, and toward the end, Cynthia slid in fast to help her and guide her up the steps like a protective shadow. The clip spread everywhere, and people kept asking what exactly was going on between them. Nobody really knows if Ariana is dealing with something personal, and honestly, the public isn't supposed to know everything anyway. But because she and Cynthia are so close, everyone keeps zooming in on every little detail, trying to figure out the truth behind their dynamic. And it kind of makes sense. Last year, there were so many strange moments between them that nobody could tell if their connection was genuine or something else entirely. That throwback clip set the stage, but the next moment took things even further. These two were asked about their auras, and the energy in the room had people analyzing every micro-expression like detectives. They've talked about auras before, but seeing them break it down together again had fans convinced there was something deeper going on. Hollywood always has these mysterious friendships and bonds that spark questions, and Ariana and Cynthia's connection is definitely one of them. Every time they're asked something soft or spiritual, the way they look at each other sends the internet into another spiral. The Aura question interview was no different. It had fans replaying it nonstop, trying to decode what these two were really saying without saying it. People aren't reacting strongly just because of Ariana and Cynthia. They're reacting to Ariana's whole new vibe. A clip went viral showing old Ariana Grande side by side with new Ariana Grande, and the difference in their voices had the internet flipping out.
Is hosting an awards show the worst possible gig?
I just want to sing, I want to be there, I want to hit my mark, do my choreo, like feel good in it.
Have you ever considered phoning it in and lip syncing?
I'm good, man.
The montage included a third clip too, and viewers kept replaying it because the contrast was wild. Seeing the older version of Ariana practically talking to the newer version felt unreal, and a lot of people said the clip where she had the darkest hair sounded like her most natural voice, something they hadn't heard from her in a long time. Some even said it reminded them of her early era, like the Victorious days, or maybe the period when she was on Sam and Cat. All this conversation about her voice, her energy shift, and her overall presence only grew louder after what happened in Singapore. Ariana went through a real attack during that event, and the man responsible was arrested and sentenced afterward. The whole ordeal shook her fans, and now every clip of her, old or new, feels heavier, like people are looking for signs she's changed or that something deeper is going on. The situation around the attacker got even more attention when people learned his name was Jonathan Wynn. Reports confirmed he received 9 days in jail along with a $2,000 fine, and many fans felt that punishment was way too light. Folks online kept saying he's a repeat problem, someone who has disrupted celebrities, sports events, even major international stages before, and they feared he might try something again. Cynthia didn't stay silent about the incident either. She addressed it in her own calm but pointed way, and the internet immediately picked apart every word she said. One person commented, Ariana tearing up and crying when Cynthia mentioned the Singapore incident. Oh wow, that man is outrageous. Another person brought up an old issue saying, we're not gonna forget Brazil. Still upset about Ariana missing that premiere. Some users reacted with sympathy, saying they felt terrible for Ariana and how shaken she looked. Others were shocked that Cynthia used strong language while discussing the situation at a press event, especially since the film is supposed to be family friendly. But just as quickly, fans hyped her up again, with someone writing, I'm so obsessed with Cynthia, forget that troublemaker. With all the viral press moments piling up, things suddenly took a turn. Cynthia announced she lost her voice and wouldn't be doing interviews at the Wicked for Good premiere in New York, and Ariana decided to skip interviews too, standing beside her co-star just like she has throughout this entire intense press tour. People online had mixed reactions to the whole solidarity moment between Ariana and Cynthia. Some thought it was sweet, while others joked about the situation, with one person saying the entire press tour felt cursed at this point. Another commenter added that the two of them hold space for each other, and someone else said they're basically birds of a feather who always stick together. A lot of reactions turned into memes too, especially this one picture of Cynthia giving a sharp, intense look that fans called a full-on death stare. It spread fast, and people were convinced it belonged on a thumbnail because the expression was unforgettable. But then the conversation shifted when someone questioned the whole situation, asking why Ariana couldn't do interviews just because Cynthia lost her voice. One person joked that Ariana simply didn't want to be interviewed without her bestie right beside her. The timeline kept clowning, with another person suddenly claiming that J-Lo offered to sing on their behalf, and fans instantly shut that down with a big, "Oh no, absolutely not." As for Ariana herself, she's still moving forward with work outside the press tour. She's scheduled to host SNL with Betcher as the musical guest. And she recently shared a small update about her upcoming role in American Horror Story, making it clear the part won't be a major one, but fans are still eager to see how she shows up in the series. And in that clip where Ariana suddenly slipped into that Italian-style accent and started fake chewing gum, fans couldn't stop talking about how she snapped into character so smoothly. It reminded everyone that she really does have that natural performer instinct and she can switch it on in a second. Now the big question is what everyone thinks about this whole movie promo tour. Since most people haven't seen the film yet, besides a few early screenings, the internet has been trying to piece everything together from these chaotic press moments alone. Once the movie officially drops, there's definitely going to be plenty to talk about, and a full breakdown or review would be wild. But for now, CloutConfess wants to hear what everyone thinks. Did the tour seem messy, sweet, confusing, or something in between? Drop all thoughts below, hit that like button, subscribe to CloutConfess, share this video around, and get ready, because the next one is coming soon.